I'm here with my good friend Amy Nelson, and she has an amazing organization that she founded called Strands, and you're going to hear all about it today. So tell us how you came up with the idea and what Strands is.
Okay. Well, I grew up in church, and I served in whatever needed to be served in, but I always kind of felt like I was called to do something outside the church walls, but couldn't figure it out. So I've always been praying, Lord, what am I supposed to do? And I knew it wasn't one of the big callings, like be a pastor or a worship leader. Oh, it would not be one of those. And he kind of just showed me that what I'm called to do is already inside of me. Like everything how I'm made, my passions, my gifts, my talents, my personality, like that's what I'm supposed to use, is that. And my number one spiritual gift is mercy. And that's why I became a nurse years ago, because I have to help somebody, and especially if it's a medical need. So he just kind of, and I craft. I love to craft and give away. And so I was crocheting, and he honestly just showed me this vision of Strands, that we would find a family that's going through the hardest time of their life, which is when they have a child with a medical illness, a disease or tragedy. And we need to just partner with them. Maybe if they feel like they don't have a support system or the world's kind of gone past them, and just love on them and show them God's love in tangible ways. So we would find these families, get their stories, because we don't want to be just another crowdfunding site, but we want it to be personal. We want to know the family that we're helping and that others can help. And then we want to get their story. We want to put it out there, and first we want to ask people to pray for their child, pray for them specifically, but then to do more than that, to buy the items that have all been donated or services that have been donated to us. We sell them when we have this highlight family, and 100% of that goes to the family. But then we don't want to stop there. We want to get them involved with their community, because once we're done, they're still within their community and have the people around them. So we want their local churches, their neighborhood to know about them and to see how they can get involved. So that's kind of like the big picture of Strands, and so that's how we work.
Well, I love how it started with you. You like to crochet, right? And I love that. And you would make different things and sell them. So you were pouring all this into that, and that's how it all started. And now you've added different things to sell. Like, give us some examples of some things you sell on the website.
Okay, well, just when we have a family is when we do our full inventory. But now it has gotten, crochet takes a long time to do. So now we've reached out to even businesses. So like Podos Boutique down the street, they donate some of their boutique items for us to sell. There's some awesome photographers around town that donate photo sessions to us, so we're able to sell those. Some of the restaurants, Olive Garden, Jim and Nick's, Frios, they donate. And then just other makers that maybe they make jewelry or something, they donate what they do. And so everybody just does whatever it is that they do. They donate it to us. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, so we are able to give receipts for tax purposes. And then when we sell, 100% of that goes to these families.
I love it. And how do you go about choosing the family?
We have a network of people that I know and trust, just all around Alabama, just all around different communities in Alabama, different towns, and they're my eyes and ears. But we also have on our webpage, we've got a refer a family. So if you know of somebody that has a family that you think could benefit from us or might be a good fit, they can refer to us. That goes through our board of directors. We look into it, but first without talking to the family, because we never want to get hopes up. We want to make sure that everything qualifies for a good selection for us.
And then what does that process look like after that?
After that, I meet with them. This is my favorite part, is getting to meet with the family. And we're dealing with two sensitive issues, finances and their child that's sick. So I pray to go at it with a huge amount of humility and grace and respect for them. So we talk about what's going on. Then that family gets us their story. When they're ready, we put it on our website, our social media pages, and then we get all of our inventory photographed and ready, and we sell that. And then I go into just the brainstorming kicks in, and we go into the community and see what are specific things that we could do for this family. And then also we have to spread by word of mouth too, and just get as many people knowing about it as we can.
That's awesome. So what are some things you've been able to do for families?
Well, our most recent family was here in Alabaster, and it was beautiful. It was a family that had just moved here from Nevada, so they didn't know anybody. And just about a month after they were here, their son was diagnosed with brain cancer, and so he had to immediately have surgery here at Children's and then go to St. Jude's for all his treatment. So they didn't know anybody, so we were able to meet with them while they were still here, and then once they left, that's when we really kicked in, and we were able to, we did our normal online sales, but then in their community, like Alabaster showed up, and it was beautiful. The fire department gave him a very big welcome home party. They even got like legit fire equipment that was really cool. He got to ride to his house on the fire truck, and then his neighbors. They had a Facebook community page, so I reached out to that, and they took it from there. They set up meals for the family when they got back. They also had a big welcome home party for him. All the neighbors were in the yard, and so it just. Oh, and we were also able to do like some of their. Kind of just take care of their house while they were gone, in the sense of we had people cut the grass or hang up flowers for when they got home, kind of clean up the house and do just
meet those basic needs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now you have an event coming up in Alabaster that we want to hear about.
Yes, it is our first one, and it is a men's slow pitch softball tournament that we're going to have here at Evangel, and we're still looking for teams. It's going to be, people need to register a full team of 10 guys, 18 and older. It's $35 a player. They will get a shirt, and it's going to be a good, like, family fun day. We're going to have a kids zone. The admission is free. We would accept donations, of course. You know, the admission is free. We'll have concession stands. We've got a ton of silent auction raffles that we'll be doing during the day as well. So it's going to be on June 15th.
Okay, and what are the times?
Registration will start at 8 and the games will start at 9.
Okay, and how can people find out more about that and register?
On our website, which is strands412.com, we've got we'll have a page on there with the flyer of information. We also keep it updated with our website, with our Facebook page too.
Okay, Alabaster, let's get involved. So go check Strands out and be here for the tournament they're having and just see how you can help out these families.